Welcome, friends. Hello. Yes, it's Party Monday. Big announcement coming later on for Party Monday. But in the meantime, we'll just paint some models. And I'll go see if my friend Buxo wants to join at some point. I'm sure he will. Tonight, yes, I'm painting some templates from Shattering, but these are not for me. These are for someone else. Just doing them as a favour because I'm a top bloke. Absolute top class human. I'm going to paint these bits in carbonite, and I'm going to paint all of these effects in lightning colours. It was good, simple math. Thank you, mate. I had a lot of fun. I didn't buy anything. Oh, hello, Corey. Oh, that's right. I remember your simple math. I've watched some of your bad videos. No, it was good. I kicked the shit out of him. As always. Picked it up, quick as a flash. No, it was fun. It's a fun game. If I reach a point where I'm invested in the characters, I'll be pretty keen to play some more. But for the moment, that has not arisen where I'm invested in any of the characters. The only people who I knew were Count Dooku and Darth Maul, so they were the two I played. G'day, Dr. Tractor. Yeah, system was good. I think the flipping characters is fun to see who's going to activate next. I liked that a lot. I liked the playbooks. I liked the dice math a lot. Where I think the game falls down a little is the scenario play. It feels a little bit too RNG. Feels like there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. You know, just a lot of stuff that can go very poorly, very quickly. But I like that your characters don't die all that quickly. That's really good. But yeah, it's good. It's good system. It's a lot like Guild Ball, actually. I think I said that the other night. Ah, the real Shano. What's happening, champion? How do we want to dry brush these? Probably this one will be good enough. Yep, that's a good thing. Playbooks were always one of the best things about Guild Ball. I am tempted to paint some models, I'm not going to lie. The idea of painting Darth Maul is quite an interesting one. Yeah, I was given a brief, said make him look good and make him look like Darth Vader. So everything's going to be frozen in carbonite. And then we're going to do some Tatooine on the other planet ones. And this will be red Force colours. And I've got a great tip for everyone that's planning on painting their templates coming up a little bit later on. You will love it, I promise. You will absolutely love it. Contrast paint Wildwood. Does that feel like the right colour, Deno? Probably does. Carbonite's pretty dark, isn't it? It's like dark, coppery. It's more silver, I guess. Do I have a preferred colour for contrast paint, or do I prefer contrast paint? I do prefer contrast paints because that's what I'm used to. Never use speed paints, never use any of the other ones. I'm sure they're fine. Never used them. Hey, Fane Macca. I am just about to... Well, I'm re-uploading the Cycle 3 playthrough at the moment. And after this, I'm probably going to go and film the next episode. It's going to be very exciting. If anyone was wondering what these things are in this one, they're thermal detonators. And I know that because I'm just an absolute Star Wars boffin. You know? Yeah, I had to re-upload it unfortunately because I stuffed up. Well, I didn't stuff up. but there is a relatively egregious error. Sorry about that, friends. Just doing some stuff. Yeah, so I read somewhere on the Discord that you're not supposed to fight the timeline, the Hypertime Oracle twice in the first day. You're only supposed to fight it once, and you're supposed to fight it with no gear. You're supposed to do the gear ascendancy. So I'm just refilming it. I just refilmed it this afternoon. That'll probably do, I think, for the moment. So I'm filming the Hypertime Oracle fight again. I did film it again. And I had basically exactly the same result. So I'm a little bit annoyed, but that's fine. Yeah, so rough plan on these, friends, is carbonite backdrops, cool glowing effects on the other stuff, and then I'm going to do the edges in yellow. Should be relatively easy to do. These ones. Haha, hello there, Morgan Reed. Some game. I'm excited about doing the other ones, which have the planets. Be able to do a cool little Tatooine backdrop. It's the plan anyway. So I do have a trick for everyone that we'll show a little bit later on, but I might actually show it now. I'll show a little bit of it now anyway. This is a little thing that I haven't used much, or at all actually, but I bought it a little while ago, and I'm very happy that I have it now. It's masking tape, but it's hobby masking tape. That just broke something. So this, in theory, should just go down pretty easily. I wonder the best way to do that is. Look at that. And this is how we're going to mask the middle bit that I've already painted. Did I already break that? How did I break that? Anyway, should be good. Good little tip. Great work, me. Don't know that it's actually going to save that much time, but it will let me do some fun airbrushing tricks probably. Why take lots of time to try and line something out when you can just do it with a little bit of masking tape? Hello there, heretics for all. Welcome, champion. What a great time-saving exercise. And that's how we're going to do the edges as well. Not really too sure what I'm going to do after I finish this project. I put together something on yesterday's stream to paint, which I'm pretty excited for, but I didn't get it prepped. So if we finish these in a rapid amount of time, we'll probably just call it a day. Go play some ATA. Just throw it away. Red laser pistols, orange explosion. Seems pretty straightforward. We'll use our patented bright red colour. The official patented Trent Dennison colour. G'day, Timbo. What long weekend, mate? We don't have a long weekend up here. Unfortunately, this is a normal work day for us. Everyone else gets the public holiday except for Queenslanders. Which is an absolute disgrace. Goes alright, champion. Rather be in Queensland than whatever you call your trash state. Shit town. Fucking New South Welshmen, they always get so lippy, don't they? Mate, this is some templates from Shattering. Just some little movement templates. It's not for me. It's for another chap. He very graciously ran me through a demo game yesterday. Trying to think about where the explosion would be lightest down this end. Thanks, Timbo. appreciate the subscription. Don't appreciate you being from New South Wales, though. Where is my black? Where's my black paint at? Hiding all the way down there. 4 months. It's a long time. Alright, that worked okay, the masking tape, but... Still want a little bit of black edging. Cool. Yeah, big announcement coming, friends. Big announcement. It's not actually a fun announcement either, but I won't wait for Bucks. I'll probably just do it in like the next 5 minutes, but... G'day, Adam Lukhtar. Today I am painting some little bits and pieces from whatever this game's called. Shattering. I remembered it's Shattering. Yeah, so friends, it is with some sadness that we talk about Party Monday, the death of Party Monday. Unfortunately, the touch football team that I started playing has decided that Monday nights is a better night for them to play touch football. And that means that I will be ceasing Party Monday effective this week, so I can go continue playing touch. But I caveat that by saying we will redeploy Party Monday. We will redeploy it to another night. And at this point in time, the most likely night will be Wednesday night, which is when we currently do touch football. I'm going to switch over to... I know, Bunny, 26 months. I didn't even know you were alive that long. Party Monday has been an absolute icon and a staple for me over the last 3 years. I've been painting toy soldiers on a Monday night without fail for that extended period of time, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have you all along the ride with me. I do expect that it will return in a not too distant time, because the season only goes for like 12 weeks, and who knows if they'll want to go again next season, or who knows if they'll invite me. I expected one season of me was enough, but they asked me to come back, so. But yeah, that's the big announcement. It's unfortunate because I was really starting to feel a bit more energy around painting, especially the last couple of weeks. But as I said, not dead, not buried, just moving to a different night. So party Wednesday or party Thursday at this stage. In terms of which one, not sure yet. Might vary it week to week, actually. Hey, Benny. Mate, this is some Shatterpoint stuff. You should know this. Yeah. How am I feeling, mate? I'm feeling fine, mate. Feeling absolutely fine. Thank you for asking. Doing it for a friend, mate. You know, I wouldn't do this. Wouldn't do this without coercion. Maybe we should get some Star Wars tunes cranking. Bum bum ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 da bum ba 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 da bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba. Yes, it's an unfortunate turn of events. There's no doubt, but look, you've all got to go and get lives at some point. I can't be your dad the whole time. Hey, thanks, mate. You should see the stuff I do that's cool, not just quick stuff, which I'm sure you just did, given that you went to my Instagram and most of the stuff on there is cool. I did say that joke just for you, Bunny. Alrighty then. So I'm trying to think of the best. I was trying to think of the best way to do the edges, because I think I want to do the edges in yellow. So the tape is probably our best play for that. I know, party Wednesday or Thursday doesn't feel right, but we'll just have to make do. some scissors be the go here? Maybe a scalpel. Yeah, maybe my clippers. Turn of events Thursday. What about turn it up Thursday? What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough now. I want my share. Can't you see? I wanna live, but you just take more. You just take more. You just take more than you give. What about me? What about me? Take a step back and see the little people. They may be young, but they're the ones who make the big people big. So listen as they whisper. This has surely got to be quicker, hey? Doing what I'm doing right now. This has surely got to be way quicker than trying to edge everything. Thoughts, Penny? Have you done these? Raw dog it, baby. Well, you know my middle name is Raw Dog Bun, so... Hello there, Darren. It's lovely to see you as always. How was your trip to Tasmania? Did you have a nice time? Or wherever the fuck you went, I can't remember. Probably was Tasmania. I don't know, I don't really pay attention to you or your life or your family. So yeah, close enough. Somewhere that I wasn't invited, basically. Alright, so edging it in yellow. Quickest way to do that, white again. This is my test model, by the way, to figure out if this is going to work. This yellow is almost too cold, but I feel like the Star Wars yellow is pretty cold, isn't it? Bum 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 bum. That's Indiana Jones. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum pretty much the same. Good idea. We'll get a Tauntaun. Yeah, the new one's not rustling my jimmies, I must admit. I just barely appreciated the last one that they did. I think the next step will be the proverbial jumping of the shark. And if you're interested to know where that expression came from, I actually know the answer to that question. It came from an episode of Happy Days where the Fonz was riding a shark and he jumped it over a thing. Hence the term jumping the shark, because that was the episode where everyone said Happy Days is officially terrible. I've always liked knowing that fact. Look, I can. Yeah, he was water skiing with a shark or something. Whatever, mate. I don't care. It was awful. That was the expression. That's where the expression came from, mate. I wasn't saying. It doesn't matter. He was just on a fucking shark. It was dumb. Happy Days over. Kaput. These days are all. Hey, Mini Den. Yours and my happy days. Oh, MASH used to be my dad's favourite show. He used to love that show. Doing well, mate. Having a wonderful time as always, painting little toy soldiers. Alright, let's peel it. Peel the bad boy. Got a little bit of white overspray. Maybe we will need to do a black edge. It's a shame. Hey, Mittens, what's happening, you champion? I don't know what these things are supposed to be. These little lines. So we're going to have to raw dog them, I think. Kangaroos. It's very Australian, isn't it? Some kangaroos. No, these, well, they're thermal detonators is what the things are. I know that much. But I don't know what these lines are supposed to be. We'll just do them in glowy red. One thing I will say, friends, it's really great is just how fast I can do a straight line. That's a wonderful experience. Says that and proceeds to do wonky lines for the next half an hour, guaranteed. I made a decision. Topulus has been telling me to watch it for ages. Morgan told me to watch it yesterday. I'm going to start watching Andor. It's going to be the next TV show I played up. When will that be? Probably later on in the week. Got an action-packed week ahead. But I've heard many, many good things from many, many people. It's time. It's time to see if I can get pumped about a Star Wars show. If that does it for me, maybe we'll have a crack at The Mandalorian again. Maybe. Or maybe we'll try Obi-Wan. Although, are all of the... I did, I loved Rogue One. Um, yeah, absolutely loved Rogue One. Thought it was awesome. It was the most Star Wars movie to come out in the last 10 years, I reckon. Yep. I've heard there's nothing, no one has said anything other than, Dino, you're going to love fucking Andor, get in. So I'm confident I will enjoy it. It's just got to be in the right headspace, you know? I make time. I love good TV shows. Mind you, I also sleep like 6 hours a night. So I've got a few more extra hours in the day. Where is my Flesh Tearers Red? Last TV well, mate, there's been a lot of TV shows I've liked. Ted Lasso was my favourite show to come out of the last few years. Loved the shit out of that. I really enjoyed Shadow and Bone. The last season of that was pretty strong, I thought. Yeah, lots of good shows. There's heaps of good shows on TV at the moment. I'm a bit of a sucker for the Marvel shows. Really enjoyed Loki. Severance was awesome. Severance was really good. Like really, really, really good. But I think the best TV show I've watched in a long time was The Expanse. The Expanse blew me away. It was easily, I think, best sci-fi show on television. Daz gets to listen to all how much of my shows I love watching great shows. Daz thinks I'm an idiot, but I love them. He thinks I love everything though. I have not seen Tulsa King. Someone tell me what that colour on the thermal detonator is. What colour the little dot is? Is it red or is it blue? Read in images online. Thank you. Time stop. But seriously, go watch The Expanse. What a show. What an absolute banger of a show. I really don't know if it is going to be quicker for me to just do the edge of those things with tape, or just do it with my mad skills. Look, I think the first episode felt a little bit. I wasn't captured by the episodes in the first episode. I wasn't captured by the show in the first episode, but by the fourth, I could not stop watching it. Somewhere in those first 3 episodes, that was it. I was there. Well worthwhile. Great show. Oh, Buxo. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, mate, but this is the first time that you've ever watched Harry Potter. Is that right? Who? Ah, right. Perfect. Awesome. Stream's good, mate. We had a huge announcement earlier, which you may or may not have heard, but Party Monday is dead and buried. Henceforth shall be known as Never Again. Now, it's Turn It Up Thursdays, or What About Me Wednesdays. What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough now. I want my share, can't you see? I want to live. Maybe it'll happen again on a Monday. I'm not sure. I think what will look better on this is if this edge that I've done in dirty rubbish would look better in black. I think that is what I need to do. So, just come on, Dano, get your shit together, mate. The touch football team that I'm playing has decided that Monday nights is the nights that we're playing, not Wednesday nights. And so I will be playing touch football on a Monday night for the foreseeable future. So yeah, we'll either do Wednesday nights, Thursday nights instead. You're obviously welcome to join, mate, if that syncs up with your schedule. If it doesn't, that's okay. But Party Mondays have been an icon for me. An icon, mate. So I'm pretty devastated. I feel that this will look better if this edge was done in black. So I'm gonna raw dog the black. We're gonna need some more black. How kind of you, Andrew. Oh, maybe we should. That's good. You just can't go wrong with black, can you? That is, mate. I'm enjoying this decision. The black looks good. Makes the yellow look better. Can paint a black edge. Milker's Monday. Sign me the fuck up. I am ready to see boobs on a Monday night with regularity. Sign me up. And look at this, friends. The tape, just not necessary. What a waste of my life. I'll just have to start calling me Raw Dog Deno. We comfortable with that, Deno? Yes. Yes, we are. Alright, lightsaber clash. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker's lightsabers. One in green. One in red. A Jedi, like my father before me. See, I must be more of a Star Wars fan than I realised, because this is definitely Luke Skywalker's lightsaber on the left. And I know that by sight. So I must be a little bit of a Star Wars boffin. Do I ever? Look, I will admit that I go into the thing, I see Discord, I open it up, and I'm like, well, there's 4 people in there, and there is some absolute Spud Central pictures of me, or some videos, or Bucks's head, or Bucks's head on someone else's body, and I just think to myself, I'm not going in there. Those guys are smoking some of the weird shit. What colour sparks? It's true, Darren. I know you're a lightsaber by sight. I've been sneaking into your house late at night, watching you wield it. Hello there, Jamie Gruffy. Welcome. I have 2 lights, but one is really only for my face. They're both Task Light, is the company. The one that I'm using right here is called a Daylight Lumi, I think. And the one above me is called a Task Light XL. But you can't get that one anymore. So the Lumi is the one that you need to look for. It's a jeweler's lamp. Let's... This one may be a gamble. Let's try black first. Yeah. This one's probably going to take the longest, is it? Hello, Gin Tonico 84. NATO filter, I'm going to use the TS80 from Tamiya, which is going to kill the shine a little bit, but I like to do my last layer of highlighting of metallics after that. So we should still get a little bit of glint. I don't want the carbonite to look too metallic anyway. Not sure if it actually reads as carbonite, but it looks pretty good. Pretty cool. These are fun little projects. I never got around to painting my Marvel Champions Marvel Crisis Protocol ones of these. Always intended on it, just never got around to it. Hey, Kiki Miniatures Mania! Welcome, friends. Welcome to the stream. I'm just painting some Shatterpoint templates. If this is your first time here, I normally do much different stuff. I'll show you something that I normally paint. It's a great video. Everyone's seen it before. Thank you, Prak42. So normally I paint display figures like that, or big dioramas is generally what I like to do. But I also intersperse that with some board games figures, etc. I've got another one that I've been painting just up here. Boo! The finisher, actually. Boo! Anyway, thanks for joining. Thanks for the raid, Kiki Miniatures. Let's do a shout out. I'm sure I can do a shout out of some description. Somehow. I have the functionality to do it, I'm sure of it. No, can't figure it out. I had some mods. If I had some mods that actually did anything, maybe they'd be able to do it. Send me boob pictures. Ah, Bucks. 2 years. What an outrageous amount of time, hey? Well, those dioramas are not being stored here at my house. They're being stored at some other people's houses, collectors, etc. I won't be going for until I finish these things, mate. Is probably the answer, but no, I didn't. I very, very wonderfully managed to resist. I used my superior willpower and good looks to avoid it. I'm not a Shatterpoint player, mate. Not yet. Not yet. Where is my Warp Lightning green at? There it is. Nope, not at all. I did like it though. I did think it was pretty good. Things I liked about it. Ah, well done, Bunny. 10 out of 10. Everyone give Bunny a pay rise. She's the best one of my mods, mate. That's a real fact right there. Mini Den, these are measurement templates for the game Shatterpoint. So in the game, models will have a movement distance that they can travel. And they also have a melee range for their weapons, how far they can attack with their weapons. So yeah, we have a range 5 blaster, pew, and this is range 4 for lightning, and so on and so forth. And then there's some little movement ones as well, which we're going to do some fun little things with. It's got a little R2 bot on Tatooine, so that'll be fun. Someday somebody's gonna ask you a question that you should say yes to once in your life. Maybe tonight I got a question for you. long's this taking? An hour and 26 minutes. Gonna have to pump up the speed if I wanted to hit my 2-hour time frame. We're a chance. So in my game of Shatterpoint that I played yesterday, I was using Darth Maul and Count Dooku. And alongside those two, I had some of those little robots. Roger, Roger. Those little guys. And Jango Fett. And Magnagard, who I don't even know anything about, but there you go. So I was playing as those guys, and in the game, Darth Maul just went up and smashed the ever-living shit out of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is payback, Obi-Wan, for that time you accidentally cut him in half. Bonjour, Weetabix. Darth Maul. Legit. Justice. Exactly. It was the best. I enjoyed it. And then I also gave Ahsoka Tano a touch-up as well with Count Dooku. But I barely scratched the surface of the game, I think. There was a lot of synergies that I missed that I think with further plays of the game would reveal themselves, but I think I'm going to sell some of my Marvel Crisis Protocol teams, friends. Not my favourite ones to play, but I'm going to sell some of them off, so if there's any that you are interested in before I put them on eBay or something else, just let me know. You getting on stream today, Mini Den? Monday morning? You don't normally stream on a Monday, do you? I thought you were Tuesdays. Maybe you do, actually. Yeah, later. Cool. Get hype, everyone. The man, the myth, the legend, Mini Den. Yeah, I got a couple of those. No, it's been very, very, very cool to see Mini Den's work done on stream. It's not there's not many painters out there that are of his quality that are regularly just doing their process. You know, there's a lot of painters that throw up videos on the internet, right? That's easy. I'm one of them. But very few of those videos will show you the whole process, the mistakes, and really let you see what it's like to paint miniatures and fail and then succeed and then work through your struggles and so on and so forth. And Mini Den does it many hours a week. It's awesome. Highly recommend just watching and seeing what you can learn. Got a Patreon too. Let me just drop you one of my favourite quotes of all time by the great, depending on your perspective, Winston Churchill. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. In other words, failure is an integral part of everything that we do, friends. Integral part. And well you should be, mate. Well you should be. Yeah, I've got to say, I absolutely love Marco's work. He's out there just doing his thing. And I appreciate he's got lots of YouTube followers, but... very, 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 very rarely do I recommend listening to feedback from the wider world. Feedback is important. It's important to have a feedback loop. But in terms of listening to people, find yourself a group of good, trustworthy friends who will tell you that you are shit when you need to hear it, and who will tell you when you are awesome when you need to hear it, and ignore the internet success or failure. It is meaningless. And both of those things from friends are important, from your elite cadre of friends. You need to hear sometimes, hey man, you're fucking awesome, keep doing what you're doing. And sometimes you need to hear, this is just absolute trash and you need to start again. Find someone who will tell you that. Yeah, I've been watching Marco's videos for a very long time, ever since he's been doing them, really. And he's one of the most unique. There's him, there's Athami Alonso, and a couple of others who I just think are really genuinely interesting and unique. Not many others fall into that category. Most of us, myself included, are just clones of Spanish painters. I'm okay with it though. I'll quite happily be a clone of Ruben Martinez. for the rest of my life. I'd be happy with that. Thank you, mate. It is one thing we try to do on this stream is really go hard on feedback. Really genuinely try to target our feedback to people's level and provide them what we think will be beneficial for their painting journey. I hear a sound. Is that you, Andrew?
That is me.
Welcome, buddy.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Well, you just mute the stream down.
Let's see if I can bring your face on.
Please do. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. If we're only going to be brief. I wasn't here last week, so I thought I'd best drop in and see how you're going this week. If it's going to be our last Party Monday.
It is. It is our last Party Monday. What a tragedy.
Now we can really get the party started. Hi, Miniature Den, how are you? That's alright. You know what? You know, cool guys keep moving, Trent. And Mondays was good for a couple of years, but I hear Thursdays calling our name.
Thursday is a wonderful day, full of opportunity. Now, just quietly, friends, Bucks is out there cooking up an absolute banger at the moment, aren't you, Bucks?
Well, I'm finished. Are you fond of this piece that I finished, sir?
I think it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mondays will be movie nights, for sure. And Thursdays will be Thick Boy Thursdays with Trent Denizen and Andrew Buckley.
Are you gonna post a picture up in the chat of your banger?
Yeah, man, it's already up in
post it in the chat,
Discord,
mate, so people can see. Not everyone's in the Discord, mate.
Well, yes, fair enough. It's not the greatest picture. It was a quick picture, but it'll do. My God, is he a big guy, Trent?
He's a big bopper. Yeah.
He's fucking big rig.
He's a big unit. Yeah.
There is one, and there is a slightly different one.
Like, I'm a man who enjoys a bit of heft in my figures, but he's got some real heft.
Tell me about it, Miniature Dan. I was saying if this man found his way to my bed chambers, I'd just accept my fate. I'd just accept it. I'd accept that I was probably going to get heart in twine, and I would receive my fate.
There's worse things that could happen to you than getting slammed by a very attractive man.
So he's actually a love letter to myself, because if I could be anything, I'd be this guy, right?
You'd get shutter pointed. You would. Yeah. I would probably be that guy too, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You'll notice he's got lovely blonde locks, like his creator.
He's young Andrew, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's what I'd look like if I went to the gym and followed in Triple H's footsteps.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you saw this, but there is footage of me, actually scant footage of me in my prime as a youth. Let me just dig that up for you, okay?
All right. What? When you shredded?
Yeah, when I was shredded. I used to be shredded as, actually. Let me just grab a photo for you and I'll show you.
I got a couple of those too, actually. I used to.
I was incredibly shredded. I was down to like 4% muscle fat or something like that. I don't know.
That's excessive, mate. That's excessive.
Well, I don't know. I was just in great shape, and here's the content. there's no Photoshop. What are you talking about? There you go, right there.
All right, but I actually did have a rig when I was younger.
It's time to play the game, mate.
I actually did have a rig because I played footy, remember?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
actually do have photos of me with the rig.
Look at that. Two-time champion there as well, Trent. 2 belts.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That is impressive. It's not as impressive as the skills that my beloved friend Ben X. Layton has when it comes to turning me, you, and all of us into really whatever we want to be. Like, why even apply ourselves when Ben can just make it a reality visually?
I agree. It seems wonderful.
There's been
Nothing.
some real quality of late. I'd like to share a few with the stream, actually.
Jello, g'day Conrad, son.
Here's one of Ben when he... do you know Ben fell in love with K-pop for a while and got picked up by a famous K-pop band?
Did he?
Yeah, he was tremendous, actually. I think he was like lead boy almost. So there's that one there. That was his time with the awesome Korean K-pop band Stray Kids, in which he was he was a real go-getter.
You'll love to
Here's
see
a
it.
wonderful one. Here's a wonderful one. Probably one of my most favourite ones. Still not Bunny's bias, but this is my bias. So there's that one there. That's my bias. Do you know I was a pro skater for a while?
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, I skated under the brand Slow and Steady.
Are you just posting pictures of photoshops?
Absolutely not. That was me dropping a mad hardflip.
Yeah, that's a good note. That's a good tagline. I've gotta tell you, I enjoy it. Conspicuous amount of Big Deno absences in there.
Well, actually, I was just going to go back to that time that that you, myself, and Ben were all hanging out, really feeling ourselves. Do you remember when we did the front cover of Men's Fitness magazine?
I do remember that. Yes, it was a fun weekend.
That was a great take. We got paid well for that.
Yeah.
There you go, friends. Enjoy that one. That's Men's Fitness with Benny Bucks and Deno. And Crimson Elite.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, I've been getting. I meant to tell you, I've been getting back into teas recently. I've just been not multiple teas. I've just been having a peppermint every night.
Yeah, I saw you with a mug the other morning, and I was like, "Is that having a tea?"
Yeah, I've had a peppermint just about every night for the last couple of weeks.
And can you get autographs? Well, if you come over, you're not from Australia, are you, pal? But if you're ever in Australia and you happen to be in the states of Brisbane or Melbourne, just drop us a line and we'll happily come and sign an auto champ and maybe even go out for a beer. Oh, you are you? Oh, well, come to the Guilds Inn in Sydney and we'll...
See you, Jared. Talk soon, buddy.
No, Jared. That's an early one, champ.
We was up late last night with you, Pelicans.
He was. In Ipswich. Oh, in Queensland. Nice.
You can come hang out at my house anytime you want, Gruffy.
He warns, though, the big fella, when he stirs at night, he ends up knocking on bed chambers like old Solrak does. You missed some weird combos last night? Probably. I was getting pretty wild with some strong theories and hot takes last night, which I tend to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's unlike you, Bucks.
Yeah. Oh, monkeys. Oh, yeah, gorillas. Yeah, we were talking about the power of gorillas and bears, actually. And how most people think gorillas are like pretty Chad. But, gorillas, they actually get smashed by cheetahs, of all things. Cheetahs whip gorillas.
Mate.
Pretty consistently.
That is got to be one of the most random and irrelevant facts that I think I've ever heard. Gorillas
Well,
aren't
that's why you
chads.
had me here.
They get smashed by cheetahs. No,
They
that
do. Did you know why they get smashed by cheetahs?
probably because cheetahs are so fucking fast.
No, no, because gorillas are really fast as well. Gorillas are faster than Usain Bolt. That's how fast they are. But no, they get beaten because they're so ripped, right? So muscly. The big silverbacks, even most of them are, right? Because they're so shredded, their skin is incredibly taut, right? So it's like human skin. It has no flex in it. So cheetah claws and bites are basically fatal to them. Like they get ripped apart from them. So that it's a bad fight. It's a bad matchup for them.
Bad matchup.
It's a bad
It's a
matchup.
bad
Right? So
matchup.
cats, obviously, right, have loose. Oh, big bear. Well, yes, bear. You're right. Bears are actually for the win, and the reason why bears for the win is not only have they got an extra 2 to 3 feet height, they're carrying an extra couple of 100 pounds on them as well. They've got an incredible bite. Gorillas also have an incredible bite, actually, but the bear still has a better bite. But the bear's loose skin means that it basically nullifies the gorilla's bite. Very similar to cats, how cats have that loose skin. It's sort of malleable, it can flex around a little bit. So you bite onto it. If a bear, like a gorilla bites onto a bear, it's only going to get a mouthful of fur and flesh. It's not going to get any biting. Whereas if a bear bites a gorilla, because the gorilla man is just so jacked, right? He's just biting into straight muscle. So unfortunately,
When did Party Monday become Nature Planet? Like fucking David Attenborough shit happening right now.
listen.
I'm not against it.
Yeah, a gorilla can. I mean, a gorilla is is a bear soul rack, a bear or soul rack? That's a great question, right? That is a great question because soul rack is a little bit mythical, and if we tie soul rack to Bjorn Ironside from Vikings, who to become a man, travels out into the wilderness and fights a bear in order to become truly Bjorn Ironside. And Solrak's kind of like Bjorn Ironside, but better. Then maybe Solrak can in fact beat a bear. And speaking of beating up bears, I watched the movie Prey the other night,
Yep.
and she takes on a bear, right?
Yep.
And a predator takes on a bear. A predator actually just whips the shit out of the bear, but the bear gives the predator a good nod. And the predator lifts the bear above its head. So Solrak is probably as strong as a predator. So Solrak can in fact beat a bear. And Solrak is in fact a fantasy version of me, which means that I can beat a bear.
That's a long bow to draw, mate. That's a lot. Cheers.
Genius.
Cheers.
Genius.
That's a long bow to draw, mate. But hey, it's the last Party Monday for a long time, so I'll let you have it.
Listen, don't disagree with facts, Trent.
I can't disagree with your facts that you've presented.
You'd rather take a Solrak than a bunny. Yeah, bunny's like a what are they called? Honey badger. That's what bunny's like. She's a honey badger. Yeah, she does have rat power too.
Mongoose.
Actually, have you? there is one more power 3 way that I'd like to share. Let me just find it. Being that you're an incredible fan of the Wizarding world, let me find Wizard Ben.
They look pretty good. I'm okay with them. They look fine.
Where's Wizard Ben?
Just need to do the black edges and then I can varnish them.
There he is. Yes.
Let them dry.
Oh, this was the handiwork of our friend and occasional stream visitor, the Mollius of Manius. Look at this. Have you name a more iconic trio? The man of moles. Name a more iconic trio than this Trent.
I'm sure I can't. Uh, a
That's
cock.
rat bun and roach bucks.
You guys need to lay off the crack pipe when you guys are painting of an evening, I'm afraid.
We can't control crew creativity. And if we want to become rats and moles and cockroaches and wizards, we can. Yeah, rat bun roach bucks coming to an event near you. We are. We're going to dress up as these at Crimson.
Hey, what's lighter? Is closer to the horizon lighter, or is higher up lighter?
Down,
Lighter's at the bottom.
isn't it? Across the earth? Yeah, like when the...
I can't remember. I've never done it before, but I'm excited about
Well,
this.
if the sun is the big one and it's creating the source of light, then wouldn't it be...
Closer to the horizon.
Yeah, yeah. Who are you, Yeah, because the top would be like blues, purples, and blacks, right? Because it'd be reflecting the night sky. Who said it you painted?
Oh, just a friend who gave me a demo game.
What did he give you? Just some rulers as well.
He just said, "Here you go, champion. Paint these for me." And I said, "You're a good bloke, and so I'll do this for you."
Yeah, Vincenzo Luca out here just also contributing to the Monday night learning session. Come down where we can teach you about horizons and gorillas getting the piss kicked out of them.
Gorillas getting the piss kicked out of him is
Yeah.
probably one of my favourite Party Monday topics we've ever had.
Well, we should probably reflect on all of our crazy times. We should do a montage. We should go back through and find all the funny moments.
Do you know,
and smash
when
it
I
together.
the first year that I was streaming, I was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a montage. And then I realised that I had about 150 hours of streams, and I said to myself, I'm not sitting through 150 hours to seep around and find a time when I may have said something funny that probably was only funny contextually. So, yeah, hard pass. We'll just move on.
Listen, I'm finding it real hard, and I reckon the whole chat is finding it real hard to believe that Trent Denizen can't watch 150 hours of Trent Denizen.
Bear Cave, I have a recommendation for that. And my recommendation is as follows. Wait until your project is finished. That way, you can learn all of the things that you think are right. And then afterwards, when we tell you this is bad and you should feel bad, you actually understand why, because you've gone through it and experienced it yourself.
Plus, you have access to me every Tuesday, my friend. So if you just want to ask me on Tuesday, you can.
On reflection, I probably should have done the...
I actually had one of your students come visit me.
Who? Mine?
No, not you.
Fuck off.
A legitimate teacher. Teacher of the martial arts, my friend.
I have taught a class in Melbourne. So I'll have you know that could have very well been directed at me. What's been your favourite Party Monday advice, Bucks, that you've given out?
My most favourite piece of Party Monday advice that I've given. Well, I've shown everyone how to handle a philodendron. That was pretty good. That might be the highlight. Really? I'm not sure. We've had a lot of good times. A lot of good laughs. There's been some absolute sideways moments.
Yep. I remember there was one night where we were just absolutely losing the plot, and I don't remember why, but I'm sure it was funny.
Yeah. There was the time that we were talking about Ben's painting journey when he first realised that if you mix all the colours, you get brown. And then when he was given
a colour wheel.
When he was given a colour wheel, and Dave was just the funniest dude ever. That night, I was in tears on stream.
Yeah.
But Ben is very funny. Like Ben is very funny. So he got me good. Like I was laughing, and Storm was like twisting. We were all just joining in on group joke and twisting. So that was very funny. But yeah, what's our plans for Thursday, mate? Are we going to be bringing the same energy?
It'll be interesting to see how I feel, because Mondays have been a night for me where I've been able to just, come in, enjoy some painting, really, really just start my week in a positive way. And so we're not going to be doing that anymore, and I feel like I'm going to be missing a little bit of a little bit of the spark on a Thursday. Thursday is going to be a little bit tougher because
He just got out of the shower. He said, "I heard him say colour wheel." He got summoned.
he knew straight away.
Put the colour wheel in the sky. He's Batman. It's Bedman.
Oh, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Oh, you'll love to see it. All right, you'll love to see it.
Speaking of which, Ben's latest piece is awesome. I think he's done a great job on it.
He sent me a couple of pictures today. He was waiting for the big man to reply. I haven't. It's not my favourite.
It's not your favourite?
No.
Technically, it's sound.
I never said it wasn't technically sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favourite.
What's your favourite? Was it the Arthur and Melvin?
Yeah, Arthur and Merlin is way better, in my opinion.
I think you should try, if you're going to get airbrush, to put blues towards the top, some blues and purple.
I don't think I need to, because there's not a lot of...
It's a game about space, mate.
Yeah.
Get some space in there.
Get some fuck you in there. How's that
get
sound?
some fucking space up your mate.
Get some fucking space up you dog.
Hey, how's about the mighty Hawkers just toweling up the Brisbane Lions again for a fourth year straight? Beautiful stuff.
No idea what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah.
State of origin time, mate. So the only thing we care about now is the Queenslanders.
Is the Maroons.
Yeah.
Fair. It's the second best sport in the country. And probably the second best state, because it's definitely not New South Wales. Sorry, Timbos. I just call it how's I sees it, mate.
I would quite happily spend several hours painting this little thing. This is actually such a fascinating little thing to contemplate. It's
like painting those brooch style models. So like the ones from Ignis.
Yeah,
it's like that.
This actually, like, I would be really keen to just like fuck around with this for hours. I'm not going to, but that'd be fucking fun.
Storm, brand idea right now: Rat and Roach. What do you reckon? Rat and Roach stickers. Start small. Let's do it. Ben just tested himself in the shower with a GoPro. Fair to say there will not be an OnlyFans coming at any time. So you're a golem. Absolute golem. I think I might be ready, Trent, to move on from muscly men just for a little bit.
Time for you to start painting some pretty ladies, mate.
Oh, maybe. Or craggly spearers.
She's a lady.
Mandy.
Whoa,
Everyone
whoa,
remember
whoa, she's a
Mandy.
lady.
Pretty ladies are where it's at. Look, a lot of people love the pretty ladies in the miniature painting game, and I was flying the flag for muscly dudes for a fair while. I was also flying the flag for orcs and Gretchen and goblins for a while there too. So I tend to make pretty ladies look not so pretty. So maybe it's something I should endeavour to do. Actually, paint a few ladies in the early days.
Love, love, love pretty ladies.
Yeah, reveal the goddess that resides inside me. I do have a nice rear profile, and I've got that hair. I have been mistaken from a girl from behind before, as I did want to wear very tight pants when I was a younger man.
And now?
And now, yeah, I was a bit more of a flamboyant lad in my younger years.
I've had
How
it.
old are you now, Luca?
He's a couple of years younger than us, I think, mate.
Hey, maybe how much? I would have just, I would have just said, what are you offering, Chief? What are you offering?
Stop. My penis can only get so erect. Wow. These would be very fun to actually pour some time into.
So the elephant in the room, my friend, is you've not been display painting at all.
I have not.
We're going to talk about it.
What do you want to talk about? Why not?
Yeah.
I just haven't felt the vibe. I started a few bits and bobs, but nothing's grabbed me. Actually, yesterday I got really pumped to paint something. I don't know if you saw yesterday's stream, but I assembled this bad boy, and before I played my game of Shatterpoint, this was what I was going to be painting tonight. Was this champion?
Not the first time you've heard that. Oh, this is a great model.
Yep.
This is a really good model.
So
That one is better. That's Black Crow, right? I think that's a better one than Hera's Draskal or the Drakal.
uh,
It's the
Drak
it's
Break
David
Fangs.
Aroba's
Yep.
box art
Yep.
orc from Black Crow.
Yep. Yeah, it's just this one. This big boy. It's awesome. Awesome figure. Yeah, I got really pumped to paint it. Yesterday I was putting it together. I was like, this is sick.
Do it. Love to see it at the event.
Well, I'm a chance, mate. I'm a chance of painting it. You got to remember, we've still got nearly a month and a half to go.
Yeah, I reckon I've got good for 2 more.
Yeah, if we go on the old school Deno timelines,
That's four.
That's four. That's 4 projects. So I'm not concerned about that. All I'm concerned about is just, as I've said many times on this stream, mate, the joy of painting by Bob Ross. You know.
Good old Bob Ross. What a champion. Denied by the art world for a long time too. Quite sad.
I think we will just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a new project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it a lady, mate. You haven't done a lady.
No, I've got Eunice put aside from built from Black Sun. The old Betty with the goose. I think honestly the only girl that I've got in my stash right now is Athena.
Oh yeah, you should do Athena. Because I'm going to bring mine down, so we can put them side by side.
Nah. I'll do Athena for Crimson.
Nah.
Because Jared's just dropped in Athena as well. I don't want to oversaturate with Athena.
Did he?
Yeah. Well, he might. I think I might have just given up something that I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Maybe you haven't.
Here's mine. Is he not?
Redacted. Wind back to redacted.
Jared. Just dropping little secrets that he's not supposed to fucking... Is it? Why is he keeping it secret from Big Dano? That's what the people want to know.
Yes, that bust is an actual masterpiece. It's beautiful.
It is a tremendous, tremendous bust.
And many people are... Well, there's been a few versions of it, but I'm yet to see someone take the absolute coward's way out and paint it as a Spartan. And we all know how much I like to paint a Spartan.
You do. Why does Jared have secrets?
And Athena was the goddess of war, and she chose the side of the Spartans in the Iliad.
She was the goddess of war and wisdom.
Yes, she was.
And even though she was the patron goddess...
She stood against Priam and the Trojans.
Even though she was the goddess of Athens, patron goddess of Athens. We can turn off now.
But Ben has actually been calling me out the last 24 hours.
Good for him.
He has been
I'm ready.
Down
I'm ready
the
to get
Spirit
triggered.
Sunday challenge. And if we go back in time 1 year, it's when we did our last Spirit Sunday challenge. Next weekend is when we started it last year.
Is it?
Yeah. So this week last year, I completed one chicken quest, and the following weekend I started Mercenary Goblin. And I know all of this because next weekend is the Melbourne Model Show.
Oh yeah. What did I do for Spirit Sunday?
You did Mercenary Goblin as well, didn't you?
I definitely did Mercenary Goblin, yeah.
Yeah, you should light up the blades.
Alright, I'll light up the blades.
Just make a pump. You did the Mercenary Dwarf lately. Have you shared it yet? I saw you you mentioned that you'd done it, but I haven't seen any pictures. You love it? It's on your Instagram, is it? I'll go check it out. What filthy reels have you been sending me, Trent?
I've sent some.
Question: what filthy reels have I been sending you?
You've sent some tripe recently. You have not lived
Are
up
you
to the
serious?
hype.
I've
Yeah.
sent absolute quality.
You have not lived up to the hype in any capacity in our meme challenge at all.
That is incorrect, bro. I sent you a reel of George Clooney building a sex chair. That's pretty funny.
Absolutely some of the worst reels I've seen.
I sent you a reel of a wrestler who surprise wrestles people on the beach. Come on, that's quality.
The only one that I enjoyed was the Ric Flair one.
Yeah, well, that was great. You didn't
You didn't enjoy the old man.
That guy.
Think about living alone.
I've sent you that guy before.
I know. You clearly didn't look at my reels today because they were great.
No, I did not enjoy your reels today.
Shit, what am I doing? Fucking going to Luca's Instagram. Going to Vincenzo's Instagram. Hey, what's it like living in Spain, Vincenzo? Make me jealous of the fact you can probably walk down the street and just be like, hey, Ruben, got an hour? Let's jam. Yeah, it is very nice. It's a nice colour scheme, red and white. I'm very fond of red and white. How'd you find the helmet, mate? Feel like looking at this bus, that might be maybe not the most challenging, but like kind of annoying. Just to set your placements. Once the placements look like they're locked in, it should be pretty smooth.
That's just like living in Australia, mate. I actually feel like Spain felt hotter than what Brisbane did, but then I came back to Brisbane and I was like, no, Brisbane is hotter than Spain.
Come to live in Spain, I would. I visited Spain because I'm actually not really Australian. I'm an Englishman. I sound like an Australian, but I was born in England and moved over here as a young fella. But I visited Spain before I came to Australia a few times. I used to see a Spanish performer called Fiery Fred. He was a fire eater, and it was the fucking best. He blew my world. Rocked my world, blew my mind. Combined the two together. Eating fire would be a pretty good pickup line, eh? Like pickup move. Just like carry a little bottle around of like whatever it is that they put in their mouth, and then
eat some fire, and then be like, just imagine what I can do to you later.
Who brought the new Spirit bus? Absolutely. Kimbo, you might not know this, or you might, but I'm No, it just means you'll eat anything that's a bit spicy, right? And then I'm just gonna let you combine the two together and figure out where that's going, and it's not great. It's not great. Yeah, no one wants to make out when you taste like kerosene. Very true.
Did you I think I told you this. No, I'm not going to say it on stream.
Yeah, save it for off stream. Yeah, Timbo, I love trolls. I'm just a big fan of trolls, so I don't have the first troll that he did, so I definitely jumped on the second one. Britain should un-Brexit. I agree. I very much like it when my British passport could allow me to see the world. It was joyous.
Is this a lightsaber?
Is what a lightsaber? Yeah, of course. Your sword.
Oh. Well, I'll happily take that second one off you probably in a few months when I realise I regret not buying one, as I've done many times with Spears in the past.
And then he uses his Australian celebrity status to shake down future would-be smear painters for their smearers. Love it.
I can't help it, mate. I'm a celebrity. I'm a popular guy. People want to
You
do.
are.
They want to do nice things for me, mate. That's not
They
my
do.
fault, mate. That's not my fault
No,
that
it's
I'm
not. It's not.
good
It's not.
looking and
It's
attractive and funny.
it's just a perk of the personality and culture you have cultivated for yourself and around yourself.
People are just like, Deno, I'm ready. Sign me up. I'm like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. These are almost finished. I've enjoyed them.
Timo, I want a Sergeant Carter. Does he still have them? Timbo, can I shake you down for your Sergeant? I really want to paint that. Was that limited, was it?
What's Sergeant Carter?
It's the beret wearing old fella with the big old mustache.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. I like the one. I think it did. Me and Jen will know this. I think did Miguel use that? There was like a really cool kind of soldier bust recently. Did he use it in a class or a workshop maybe a few weeks back? It's got like a spear, helm, big flat chest panel, plate, breastplate. No idea. Yeah. He painted it green, I remember. Do you remember seeing it? It was like a green. Let me see if I can find it. It'll be on his Instagram for sure. I think it was a 3D print. Maybe not. Hey, did you see Ethami's?
Yeah, I did.
That's pretty cool.
You remember how we did our top 10 painters list?
Yeah.
We didn't include him in any of our conversations. And that...
Yeah, well... Yeah, we're shit. Like
that could be a travesty.
Can't expect everything from us. We're a pair of fucking idiots at the best of times. Would you not agree?
I think you are.
Fair. Yeah, fair. No, it's not on his Instagram. Might not have been. Yeah. The Zero bus from Big Child's pretty cool.
Is that the chick?
Yeah, the one with the baseball bat.
It's funny, I go back 2 years ago and I just could not stop buying stuff like that when it came out. And now I've managed to avoid purchasing stuff for quite a while because I know it's going to be there.
Yeah. We're a bit saturated. Like, we've been running back the same sort of... We've been running back, like, circling genres for a little while, right? Like, there's been lots of cyberpunky stuff. There's been cyberpunky girls. There's lots been, like, three-quarter bust women. And there's been muscly, the steady stream of muscly chaps.
Yep. I know my painting has definitely slowed down this year. Over the last few years, I was averaging 30 to 50 projects, and this year I think I'm at 3, and we're in June. So
you painted board game stuff, right? Holy shit! Games Workshop just showed the new Death Leaper model. That's
I mean, I painted a lot of MCP models, and
all of them,
nearly all of them, and I've painted a couple of board games, but I have just been a little bit more selective this year over the stuff that I was excited about painting. Oh no, Deno.
You painted Diorama this year, though. They painted, didn't you? Or was that last year?
Yeah, no,
that was last year, wasn't it?
No, I did the Zodiacs this year.
Oh yeah, the Zodiacs. Like, that's 12 models. Why do you count it as one?
Counts as one, pal.
No, it doesn't count as one. That's dumb. Everyone in the chat, put an F in the chat for Deno and his idea that painting 12 medals counts as one, because, I don't know, Deno math. He tried to pull that one as well. He pulls it every year. He pulled it
Yeah, it counts as 12. He pulled it on Camelot. He's like, no, Camelot's just one.
Camelot's
He pulled it
just
the year
one.
before. He pulled it the year. No, he pulled it the year after that.
Hyperborea.
Like, yeah, Hyperborea's like, no, it just counts as one.
It's still only count. That's still only counts as one. These are done. And I am going to edge them in black, and I'm going to call it a night, friends, and we will call Party Monday done. Actually,
Party Monday, what a ride we had with the last 12 months of Monday streams together.
we have had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
No, mate, we're just changing days. Don't put it. You're putting us in an early grave, Timbo.
It's been a pleasure chatting with you, Bucks. It's been a pleasure chatting with you on a Monday night. I've looked forward to it, even if you've been sporadic at best in your attendance.
I missed like one day. 12 months. I'm going to HR on that one, bro.
Sporadic at best. You know, we've had a good time.
Yeah, we have had a good time. We've spouted some absolute nonsense.
Yeah, we've done some drivel. You've done some absolute drivel.
Sometimes I could convince people that I love the sound of my own voice, and it wouldn't take much convincing. But you know what? I'll live with that.
You've provided some much needed side tangents where conversations just go absolutely a kilter. But when you're streaming, that's sometimes what you need. You sometimes just need a little bit of let's have a conversation about this topic because it's just popped up. Because otherwise, there's a whole lot of dead noise.
I could come into the stream, right? I could be like one of these, these young generation. I get the mic real close to my face, right? And I could just do rolling Attenborough commentary of your painting. We could make that a Thursday thing, all right? to follow our guerrilla conversations.
Yeah.
As we expected a wild dinner as he approaches this project. The backward stroke of his brush is marvellous. Did I just turn into Richie Benno?
The big silverback's dropping some bombs tonight.
Yeah, exactly, Bear. Why use one word when three will do? Or as the great the great late Chop Chop said, never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn.
Now, Bucks, I've been known in my time to be someone who enjoys telling a story, having a bit of a jibber jabber.
You do.
But you have taken that to new levels, my friend. You have added story time with Bucks to every Monday night and allowed me some much needed quiet time while I just sit here and paint.
A reprieve.
A reprieve from having to be entertained.
As we're in the Twitch trenches together, in the foxhole. I like to think that I might be fucking god-awful at battle, but my god, would I keep the troops motivated with good chats and stupid stories.
Yeah, if we were to work out what Dungeons & Dragons class you would be, you are quite clearly a bard.
Yeah.
And I am quite clearly the paladin. I'm a paladin.
You're a cleric or a paladin.
Yeah, I'm the force for all good in humanity.
Yeah.
No, that is not true. I am not that. I am a barbarian.
Yeah, you're probably a barb. Ben's definitely a wizard, right? 100% wizard. Storm's a barb as well. I'd say Storm's a barbarian.
Yeah, Storm is absolutely a barbarian.
Yeah. Jim's a cleric.
Jim's a cleric.
Yeah.
Jared's just a generic human fighter.
Night, Gruffy.
Night, Gruff.
Thanks for coming along, mate. Sorry I didn't think you came from Australia.
What an insult.
Yeah, I'd be an orc bard. Give me a pair of drums. I just grunt at people. I always played barbarian. I always played fighters actually when I played D&D. You'd think I'd be built for D&D, but I'm really not. It doesn't hold my attention.
I have a good time with D&D, but It's such a hard thing to find a group that wants to play all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've had two groups and we went pretty well, and I mean I enjoyed it. I won't lie, I enjoy it for spending time with friends and I'm a big one for like just because I might not necessarily enjoy something as much. If my friends are really enjoying something, then that makes me happy, and I wanna get involved. You know.
Yeah. You're a simp, in other words.
I like to. I look if SIP stands for supportive, interested male plaything, then yeah, sure.
I'm done. Rock and roll.
Is that lightsaber accurate?
It's accurate enough, son. It's accurate enough.
Benny caught wind that you might be dabbling in a little Shatterpoint, and he was preparing a book of well actuallys for you if you weren't going to stay on target. Do you like that?
Stay on target.
Quality.
Stay on target.
Get that up, yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I'm the Fonzie of the stream. Well, if I'm the Fonzie of the stream, then we need to cue in a little. We need to cue in like a crowd applause, like generic crowd applause from like the 70s or the 60s or whenever it was. I'll get a leather jacket and slip my hair back and throw the thumbs, throw the finger guns out.
This is why the show. This is why Monday nights, Party Mondays, is Jump the Shark, mate. Because you're here.
Yeah.
Nah, you're a wonderful man, Andrew. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to spend this time with you. I am very, very, very happy that we could do it together. It's made the last few months
maybe we need to
very enjoyable.
Boost the stream up. We've got to start giving away free shit again and be more regular.
If I wanted to, I was talking about this not too long ago. Actually, if I wanted to make Twitch streaming a career and wanted to make money out of it, absolutely, that would be the way to go. I would do regular streams.
Yeah, giveaways. Tell people I'm disappearing for 6 weeks instead of just disappearing.
However, as I've so often said, that is not my intention.
No.
Anymore. My intention has been purely and simply to paint models, have fun, and on occasion talk to you when you deign to join us.
Which is sporadically, right?
Sporadically is exactly the word I would use. Yes, Andrew. Getting ready for that. Oh, TS80.
Okay, so I pitched to Deno a while back, Timbo, right? That when we go over for Monty in 2024, we take a microphone. Because Ben's got it all, so we just take a couple of little mics and we take some recording stuff and we just have a pair of idiot Australians cruising around interviewing everyone in only the way that we can. Give old Jamie a bit of a run for his money over at what's his stream called? What's his channel called?
Shit Town or whatever it is. I don't know.
I don't know. What
Basically, Shit Town.
Yeah. It's going to start with punching a beer at a rapid rate out of your shoe, and then the interview starts.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Let's find someone we can raid tonight, friends. For the last time on a Party Monday. Is Mini Den on yet? Shoeies for all.
Yeah.
Mini Den's not on. Tenacious Katie, what are you doing? Did I follow you? Yep, let's go raid Tenacious Katie. I followed her at some point. I'm sure she's a champion.
Night, everyone. Have a good one. It's been a pleasure. We will return on probably Thursdays, I would imagine, because don't you do... Oh, no, you do board gaming on Tuesdays, don't
Tuesdays for board games. Yeah, Wednesdays...
That's going to be a bit tough on recovery for you, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to be struggling, but yeah, we'll get there. Pleasure, friends. See you all. Big Deno out.